Hello and welcome to my channel, and today's video is going to be a spin-off of yesterday's video, and it had to do with haters at work, and there was a possibility of someone that liked you and so on and so forth. But today we have the question was, now that they know that you are adaptable, what is the energy at work? And so the first card is the Two of Pentacles, and obviously the Pentacles are about security, being stable, nature. I love being out in nature. I love being surrounded by trees and things like that. I go to the cemetery. All right, I know that sounds weird, but you know what? It's nobody's bothering you, right? And you're surrounded by nature, and it's usually nice and green, right? Because there's money for it, there's funding for it, right? Nature. And maybe you're a healthy person. I'm also a healthy person. I take care of myself, and I still work out, things like that. And maybe you do too. And maybe people are annoying you at work. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, right? Maybe they're trying to throw you off balance, all right? They see that you have resources. They're pocket watching you, that you're adaptable, right? That they really can't mess with you or throw you off balance, right? That you can you can stretch your finances, all right? So this is a channel where I go more into depth about the cards, okay? This is a learning channel for those who want to learn more about tarot, okay? And I choose to elaborate more on these cards. So just bear with me if you want a more in-depth meaning of the cards, okay? I am not the best, but I will do the best I can to give you as much information on this card. So again, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles card depicts a man who is dancing, all right? And this card is different. I'm using a different deck because I love this other deck, but this is the card that it is describing. The Two of Pentacles can depict a man who is dancing as he is juggling two large coins. And maybe you like to dance. Maybe you like movement, and maybe you like having a good time. Nothing pisses off your haters more than seeing you happy, okay? Trust me, I know. I have haters at every job that I've been in my whole life. I used to really deal with a lot of BS, and I no longer deal with BS. The Pentacles are surrounded by the infinity sign that denotes that the person can handle all the issues that come his or her way. He or her can manage his life with grace. And maybe that's you. And maybe that's what's really ticking these people off. In the background, you will notice that there are two ships. And I will pull this card out so you can see. It is way back over there in the waves, right? Way back over there. All right. So you will notice that there are two ships that are riding the giant waves, right? The ups and downs of life, right? And they reinforce the balancing act that the man has to face, like you and I have to face every day at work, right? Because people wear a mask and people don't want to elevate, right? They would rather stay small or not be different because society likes to pound the nail that sticks out. Trust me, I know. He is in rough and choppy waters, but manages to stay afloat. The Two of Pentacles depicts the usual up and down that occurs in one's life, despite all the chaos that they send your way. Okay, because that's what they try to do to me. Have their flying monkeys, trying to ruin relationships before it even starts, either platonic or lovers, right? The man lives a very carefree life as he dances and handles all that comes to him with joy. And We have had to learn this. We as light workers, we as empaths, us that believe in a higher power, us that we have given our life up to the man upstairs, the universe, Yahweh, whatever you believe in. All right. People hate that. All right. So anyways, the Two of Pentacles is a card about balance, and the coins are displayed in a manner that is precarious, and a small change in wind or weight can tip and send them falling. For those that may have more coins to go around, they can afford to be less careful. But at this moment, things may be tight. Wealth, too, is a kind of energy, and it is the kind whose going in and going out are easiest and most tangible to see. And this is what they see in you. They see this and they can't stop hating on you. They see that you are free and they're not free because they gave up on themselves. And the next card I have is going to be the, how would you say, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, okay, is the next card. And this is what it looks like. This is the thing for me right here. This is why I love this deck. Okay, so as you can see, that's the Leopard, and that card is going to be this card right here. Okay, this is about change, quickly, swiftly, energy. Something is going to change. And again, right before this was the Seven of Wands. You had to defend yourself, which goes along with the video I just posted yesterday. All right, this is a new channel. I would appreciate if you subscribe, share, or like, or just interact with the video. Please try to stay to the end. Obviously, it would help my channel grow. You know how YouTube is. You got to do all these sorts of things before you can open up other, how would you say, abilities on your YouTube, right? Like ad share and so on and so forth. So the Eight of Wands, okay, is about movement, speed, progress. And that's what you've been doing. Why? Because you've been working on yourself. Okay, maybe you spend time alone. Maybe you see that, hey man, life is throwing these curveballs at me and I need to learn how to deal with these people and understand that the universe is testing you every day you go out, so you get sharper, so you understand that these people are a reflection of you. It's the old you who wants to draw you back. Think of it as the universe testing you to make sure that you are not full of BS. Okay, just think of it that way. All right. So about sudden change, the Eight of Wands is depicted as the 8 flying staves. I'm going to put this up here for a little while so you can see what I'm talking about. So the Eight of Wands depicts the 8 flying staves that appear as if they are suspended in midair. Some may look at them as wands that are blossoming. Maybe that's you. I know that's me. And that are traveling at the maximum speed. The background where they travel through is a clear sky, which represents that there is likely nothing standing in your way of these making it to their destination. And that's what they can't stand. They see that you are going places and they're not. They want to bog down your mind. They want to make you start thinking about what they're thinking, what they're doing, what people are saying about you, and they're starting rumors and this or that, or you said this, you said that. People will come to you and said, hey, you know, this and that, because so on and so forth said this. BS, bro. They just want to throw you off of your destination. It shows a majestic landscape with a river that is streaming, the waters breathing life to the image. The ones also appear like they're about to land, which signals the end of a long journey for you, and it has been for me. I've had to deal with a lot of BS from losers because they don't want to love themselves. They're looking for people to love them. I don't need people to love me or accept me. You either take me as I am or you don't. I really don't give a flying you know what. The image depicts by the Eight of Wands means that the difficulties that were brought by the Seven of Wands, okay? You had to defend yourself. That was the last video. Are finally over. It signifies a strong level of energy which states the different aspects of your life will be trailblazing. Perhaps important news will be coming on your way, and you may experience a sudden yet steady positive growth. The Eight of Wands meaning may also pertain to your work, of course, because that's where the haters are, right? There is a chance that the decision that you are waiting for will come your way soon. And the thing is, you have to understand that we spend, trust me, I spend a lot of hours at work. All right. I sometimes spend 10, 11 hours at work. I am doing what I have to do at work. But when I'm here, this is what I'm doing. I am looking to get out of this rat race where we as good people are not respected. People want to dump their bad energy on us because we're patient, we're lovable, we're kind, and they take our kindness for weakness. And trust me, my job knows I have teeth. They know. Because I use my words in a, how would you say, I just give the energy that they give me. Passive aggressive. I treat people how they treat me, and they don't like it. You need to be patient and just wait for it, okay? Because your life is going to change, you know? So let's see. The other card is the King of Wands, and this is you, okay? You are the King of Wands, and this is the card that I have for the King of Wands. Leo, the lion. You're sitting on your throne, right? And people respect you. People have respect on your name because they see that you are different than most people. And another thing that you should do at work is don't talk to anybody. I don't talk to anybody. I don't care who they are. I stick to myself. I spend my lunch away from work. And when I come back, I just work. I don't say anything to nobody because most people are haters. So let's get back to the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is this guy sitting on his throne, right? So obviously you're a leader, and people hate this because narcissistic people with narcissistic traits say, oh, I'm the one who did this. I've been at this company for 12 years. Duh, 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 duh. What I'm talking about is because I'm going through this right now, people. Okay? That is why you hear me saying what I'm saying with passion, because they can't stand me, because I have vision just like you. You see the big picture and you don't share anything with them. And if you do, stop sharing things with them because they don't care. They're there to use you. They're there to take your ideas because you are daring to make your own decisions. You're optimistic and they are not. The King of Wands depicts a man who is, excuse me, let me show you the card that this is referring to. The King of Wands depicts a man who has in his hands a blossoming wand, which is set to represent creativity and life's passion. His throne, as well as his cape, are decorated with the salamander and the lion, which are symbols of fire and strength. So you, my friend, have these same traits and keep working on yourself because it does pay off. The salamander that is biting its tail represents the infinity as well as the overall drive to move through all obstacles, like in the Two of Pentacles. So all this is tying together, because everything in life is tied together. Your parents, you, the trees, the stars, the universe, everything is you. The robe is bright and orange, resembling a flame, while the crown is shaped like a tongue of fire. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look at the symbolism behind the King of Wands. Excuse my clumsiness here, but I'm trying out something different because I like being different, and you do too. So the meaning of the upright position of the King of Wands represents pure energy, and this is what they can't stand from me. I have energy for days, while everybody else is like, hey, look, I'm about to say something, and if you do these things, no shade, homie. All right? The people at work are too busy drowning themselves either with drugs or alcohol or a combination of everything. All right, so when it's time to perform at work, they can't because they're huffing and puffing. Trust me, I've seen it, I've experienced it. People don't like working with me because they can't stand being next to me because I outdo them. And maybe that is you. Unlike the other wand cards in the deck, however, this particular one is not focused on pure creativity. Instead, the king is actually way more likely to take an idea and to decisively implement it himself. You're a doer, just like me. I don't sit back and wait for any fool to do things for me. I do it myself. The King of Wands is a natural born leader of people, and this is why they can't stand you and me. And he is also extremely capable. That's why I'm a loner. I do everything for myself. I've been that person my whole life. People try to come and take my energy, and guess what? I've been an idiot myself also. All right? Once the king sets for himself a certain aim or a goal, he's going to conveniently stick to it in order to ensure that it becomes reality. And that is you. All right? Because haters gonna hate. And so, the other card I have is the Three of Pentacles. Or excuse me, no, the Three of Cups. Yeah, that's what it is. The Three of Cups is three women having fun, you know, celebrating. You know, it's about your emotions, right? Again, they can't stand seeing you happy, okay? That is what they can't stand, all right? Again, it goes back to the Two of Pentacles, dancing, motion, okay? Maybe people are celebrating you and they can't stand that, okay? So again, it's about you bother their unconscious or you're unconscious. You're creative and you peep game with intuition. That's what the cups are for, all right? So the Three of Cups, all right? So this is going to be the card that it is referring to. So I'm going to show this while I describe this, all right? So again, they don't want you to have friends, but people naturally navigate themselves to you because you have that light, you glow, because the true God is within you. He's not in the church. He's not anywhere else. He is within you. You are the temple. They don't want a community around you. They want you isolated. They want you to really get into your own mind and think less of yourself because they can't do it. That's why they're doing what they're doing, because they can't do it. They already see that you're way more powerful than them. So they want to play mind games. So you take yourself down a notch or two because they're losers. So maybe there's a group or people in general at work who are celebrating you because, hey man, this guy or girl, they got the it factor. They're a star. They're a main character vibes. Well, anyways, when you draw the Three of Cups, you will see three women lifting their cups up in the air in a celebration of some sort. Good times are in the air, for the three ladies have wreaths made of flowers in their hair. It reminds me of the 70s. Wreaths are often associated with success and victory. Again, you get stuff done. So their happiness is well deserved. The ladies are also seen standing on top of a field of flowers and fruit, further adding to the joy feelings in this card. There are feelings of beauty, growth, compassion, and happiness, and this is what they can't stand about you, because they're cold, calculating monsters. Why? Because this world, how would you say, awards ruthlessness. The most rich people in the earth are evil. Why? Because they screw you and me out of money, out of our time, out of the things we deserve, because greed is their god. All right. An interesting note, though, in the Rider-Waite, the woman in the middle is turned away from the reader and hides her face from view. Okay. However, the two other maidens are seen smiling. And they can't stand seeing people smile with you and share their life stories, and you make a connection with people. Give me a like if you understand what I'm talking about. The meaning behind the Three of Cups represents a period of happiness. You will be able to forget the worries of the daily life and spend quality time with your family and friends. This is what they don't want for you. So anyways, I also used another deck, excuse me, and for the meaning of the Two of Pentacles, right, we already talked about it, came this right underneath it. When you rise to the challenges, it rises to meet you. And that, to me, refers to the waves in the back. So all of this is adding up, right? It's all coming together, okay? And then underneath the Eight of Wands, right, with the leopard in the card, but like I showed you this right here, right? Quick change, right? What came underneath that was perspective is a matter of where you stand. All right. You see yourself differently because you've done the inner work. You've healed some wounds. You've forgiven yourself, or you're about to, or you're learning. Hey man, I've done a lot of messed up crap to myself and others. It hurts me to think about it, because I was a fool a long time ago, hurting people because hurt people hurt people. Anyways, that's enough of that before I get emotional here. And then underneath you, the King of Wands, right? The leader, you're composed, you see the big picture, came this card. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. It's you. You know where you're going. Again, long-term picture. All right, this is all you. You're an amazing person, and don't let anybody throw you off, because I've gone through the same stuff you're going through. And if you resonate with this, subscribe or don't. It's up to you. You know, all I'm saying is I got you. All right, so the last cards that we were talking about was the women, right? Having a good time. Maybe the women like you or men like you. See, average people hate attractive people. And I know who I am. I attract women from 18 to the 60s. All right, I'm a handsome man. I am quiet. I stick to myself. I am mysterious. I don't let people know too much about me. And women love that. And wherever I go, whether it's the grocery store or to T-Mobile or whatever, you know, like I talked to Nicole just the other day. Gorgeous girl. You know, she was about 22, 24. You know, I made comments about her hair, and we just struck a conversation. It was just flowing and it was easy. It wasn't like, oh, you're a creep, don't talk to me. No, there was a connection. There was emotions in the air, like I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me kind of thing. And so anyways, the point is that haters hate people who are attractive because you take away the women that they want to sleep with, or the men that other women want to sleep with, right? Women, mean girls, and men are just the same. They're just as catty, okay? So anyways, the card that fell underneath the Three of Cups, storms may bring passion, but not peace, right? So, right, this happiness, maybe someone's drinking, maybe someone is drinking and talking crap about you or whatever it is. All right. So anyways, I've gone on long enough. And this is a channel about me expressing, going deeper into the cards and maybe myself. Again, if you resonate, stay tuned. I will make another video. And guess what? I will see you in a later video.